Live.
I'm live. Wow, I was just having a coffee. Met one of those days. This is coffee number 2 today. Happy New Year to everyone. Today's 2nd of January, and I've just discovered that I think I've lost one of the feet off my and I think I know where it is. I think it's on the floor of the craft room, a little black foot, because this is rocking. Today is the 2nd of January. This is my last afternoon, Timeout Thursday, because I am going to go to Tuesdays. My schedule has changed a little bit. I'm not sure which side it is. It might be that side. My schedule has changed a little bit this year, and it suits me much better to do this on a Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. rather than Thursday afternoon. So hence just a change of day, change of time, and hopefully I might be able to see more people there. Now, next Tuesday, this and this come live. I can't show you the inside of them yet, but this is the mini catalogue from January to June, and it comes live next week. Can I tell you, it is beautiful. And celebration as well. So if you order $100 worth in this here, you can get one free item in this here, and you can see inside what they are. If you order over $200, get 2 items. So, and it'll tell you how many credits you have. So today I'm going to be playing with one of the sets in that. It's called Floral Delight. And I want to show you, first of all, I'm going to show you, let me pull these all over. I don't need that. I want to show you the colours that go with this. So we've got Lemon Lolly, Daffodil Delight, what's behind there? Peach Pie, Pecan Pie, Old Olive, and Pool Party. That's right, that's the other one. Aren't they gorgeous? This is such a beautiful set. So that's the colours we're going to be using today. And this is the set. This is the DSP. I'm going to show you the DSP both sides here. So there's this one. It's got like that on the other side. This one's got a yellow gingham on the other side. You can see I've been using those. This one's got like a linen texture, which you can really see is beautiful. And this here, you know, looking at it on the camera, it looks like there are little holes there. It's very, very vivid. This one, which is really pretty. I think it's meant to be forsythia. And that's the other side. And this one, and it's got the green linen on the other side. And one more. This one, which has got the colours as well. Aren't they beautiful? But not only do you get that, look at this. This is the vellum that you can get with it. Let me open this up. I keep it in the packet because I don't want it to get squished. There are 3 beautiful sheets of vellum, which I'm going to use over the next couple of weeks. There's this one here. Isn't that pretty? The blue. Move that over there. Move that out of the way. Blue. It's easier if I put them down one by one because they are actually see-through. There is a blue gingham. Okay. There is this one which I have been cutting. You can see I've been getting into. I've been die cutting, and you can die cut from this one as well. So those are the three different ones. You get 2 sheets of those. And this is the stamp set. It's called Delightful Wishes. And that's another one I used. And there's also the dies. And there's some beautiful Daffodil Delight ribbon, which I will show you. Look at that. How pretty. So that's the thing. So the dies are these ones here, and I'm going to be using some of these today, and these are the the stamp sets, the stamps, okay? And I will actually use one of those as well today. But I am really excited about this. I think this might be my retreat project. But I'm going to show you the cards I'm going to make today. I'm going to start with this one. So you can see what I've done. I've just got a lemon lolly base, and it's plain on the inside at the moment. I've used Daffodil Delight, and then I've used the DSP, and then I've cut out with the die cuts a branch in pecan pie. I've stamped in yellow, the two yellows, and old olive for that. And then they have this beautiful wishing die as well, and pecan pie, and I put the ribbon on and some dimensionals. And they're these cute little bees. You can see it there in the middle. Cute, tiny, tiny little bees. So I'm going to make this card first. So let me get it all together. I sure hope I've got everything I need. It's in, I think, in here. Yep. I did this on Sunday, so I'm hoping that, and we are decluttering in our house. So this is going to go in the inside, like that. So I've got my Daffodil Delight and the DSP, and that's going to go like that. So let's, before I do that, I've also cut from the Spotlight in Nature this circle, and I'm just going to get my chopping board, and I'm just going to trim, a little bit off the side of this. So it's not quite the full circle. And the reason I'm doing that first is because I want to stick it onto this before I stick it onto that. Okay, so let me get my tape out. We are decluttering, and I am going to renovate my craft room. So yeah, I'm getting there, but I've got to make room for the stuff that I'm taking out of it. So stuck that on. Now I'm going to, you see, look at that. Isn't that pretty? You could use either side of this, but I wanted to use the other side because I wanted the flowers, these flowers, to be the focal point. Okay, stick that on. There we go. And then I'm going to just stick that on the front of the card. Oh, I'm hot this afternoon. It's been a cooler day today, but I'm hot this afternoon. Okay, so that's that part done. Now, you can see I've got all the bits that I need here. So basically, I only need one wishing, not 2 or 3. I suggest that when you do this, and I'm hoping my hubby didn't take my little bit of blue card off the table. Oh no, there it is, hiding underneath. When you go to do this, I've got this here as well. You can cut this one out, and then it comes out like that. And then, with the die, which I shall pull out, there is another die that actually cuts the letters out, this one here. And what I did was I put some double-sided adhesive on the back of this, because to put this on with glue is just a pain. And then I put that on this and I ran it through the machine, and I got this. Whoops. Okay. Okay, now the reason I said to have double-sided adhesive on it is that when I go to stick it on this here, I'm just going to get my pick out because I will need that. Hi Deb, how are you? Good to see you're with me today. I'm going to peel the backing off, see? And this is all sticky. And then when I go to put it on my wishing, I'm going to start at the W. And this way I can squish it in to fit this. It's only when you get to the N and the G that it can be a little tricky. So there we go. Just checking that I can still be haired. Yep. There we go. And that's my wishing stuck on. Now you'll notice that there are a couple of eyes in that. So what I've got is my full party marker. And I'm just going to, they are cut out, but I'm just going to put a dot where the eye is. And look, no one will ever know. So there we go. Happy New Year, Deb, to you. Okay, so I've got that done. I've got, I'll leave that over there for a moment. I've got my UL, and this, you cut out, as I showed you, the die is quite long. Oops, it's right down here at the bottom. This one, but you can cut it out at one side and then move it and cut the other side. So the different sizes. So pop that up there. Wishing you well. And here's my pecan branch. Okay. I could have put adhesive on this as well, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it on first. Right. Let me get my little thing of glue and put a little bit on the back. Oh, I love these colors. They're just so bright and sunny, and my glue's going up a little bit. It's because I haven't been crafting as much. There we go. As I said, I'm going to renovate my craft room. My Christmas present from my hubby is new furniture for it. And, but you know, I had some things that I really needed to do first, so that's what I'm doing. Right, so let's put this on. I'm going to sort of put it at a slight angle like that. Now, I actually might, you see this tail that I've got up here at the top? I might cut this shorter before I stick it down. I'm going to cut it off there. Got a reason for that in a minute. Okay, right, now that I've done that, these are my flowers, and I thought I'd quickly show you. Now some people do, they're a two-step flower. So you've got, this is the Daffodil Delight bit, and this is the Lemon Lolly bit. And I don't know if I've got the right size of, oh, I didn't bring my stamp set in, but what I do is, or my stamping colors, that's what I meant to bring in. What I do is, some people do this bit first. This is just the flat, let's turn this back over, the Lemon Lolly. But I actually find it very hard to place the petals on top. So I start with the darker color first, and I stamp that. And if my hubby's around, he can bring in my Daffodil Delight and Lemon Lolly. And if he's not, I won't demonstrate it for you. So I would do this one first, and then I'd do this on top. So I'm not quite sure where he disappeared to. But I've been asking him to do little jobs for me all day, so he's probably going to do one of those. Now, when I die cut them out, this is what I've got. Aren't they gorgeous? You could do this in whatever color you liked. So the first one I'm going to put on is this one. And what I'm going to use, and I think I might have to go and get them. I might just put a glob of glue on it. I used my glue dots on this, but I think my glue dots are in the other room with my lemon lolly and my daffodil delight. Put this one on, I think about there. Okay, glue dots, and if you could bring me lemon lolly and daffodil delight ink, that would be great too. I told you I'm very organized today. I went to see my doctor this morning because I had to have my annual Prolia, or my biannual Prolia injection this morning, and he was running about an hour late, and I got up there at 9 and I left there at, well, I got home just before 12, so I think I was doing very well to do that. We had a good chat, and I put one of those there on that one. I'm going to put that there. Okay, now I have another one that I think fell out, and I think I've lost one of my leaves too. Let's get the leaves out, and this one out. Okay, so I'm going to get this one, and I'm going to make that one go on this one here. Okay, now got a couple of the leaves. I think the other one seems to have disappeared. Not quite sure where it's disappeared to, but that's okay. We can do with two, and then you can imagine the third one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, did you find it? No, that's not it. That's not it. It looks like this, darling. I knew I should have put them into, pop that in there, tuck it in behind. I know these colours do work really well together. And this one, I will put under the wishing, and then I can put another one on when I'm finished over here. But the reason I'm putting this one on under this is because that's why I've used glue dots. Okay, it could be caught up in something else. Okay, so that's it, and I was going to show you how I stamp this very, very quickly. Okay, so here is my lemon lolly, and here is my daffodil delight, and I'm starting with the petals first in daffodil delight. So just showing you on this piece of cardstock. So you see that gives that the petal outline. Pop that away. Close this up, and this is my lemon lolly, and I just have to work out where I'm going with this. See which is the top. This is the top. This is the bottom. And you see, that's your flowers. So I find it easier because I've done the darker color first and then the lighter color, because I can never find the lighter color. Okay, so that's, and then I just die cut those out. So that's how I do those. Now, to do my wishing. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put it on with just a little bit of glue in the center of it, and then I'll put a little bit on the sides. And I've got another gorgeous card to show you. I'm only going to put it on the thick bits of this. There we go. Just a few dabs, and I'm going to put it across like so. I have to hold it for a second or two till it just takes place. Now, my ribbon is in here. I only need a little bit of it, so that's probably enough of it. What I'm going to do is on the back of this, I'm going to put a little bit of glue. which I might use this glue. It's very, very narrow, so okay. I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to start with my ribbon. Aha! I'm happy found it. It's probably been on the floor since Sunday. We've had a friend's dog stay with us for a few days, so that has been fun. He's gorgeous, but he does love his cuddles. And then I'm going to put that on with some, once I've done that and it stopped sticking to my finger, I've got some dimensionals in here, I think. I thought I did. But it doesn't look like I have. I'll just put glue on the back of this. Some more glue. You can put it on dimensionals, or you can just put it on the glue. Just stick it on like that. Just get it to stick. Kids are outside playing. Cut the tail off because it's a little bit too long. Except these are not my best scissors, so there we go. And darling husband found it and I lost it. Oh, there it is. And I'll get another one of these, and that is going to go in there. Okay. And then I've got some of these iridescent gems, and I've got my pick. I'm going to use this one. Put one there, one up there, and I might put a little one down here on that. Okay. Now I've got these cute bees as well, which I'm going to show you. They come like this. There's loads and loads of them. Let me get, and I'm just going to put a dab of glue in here, because these little guys don't have a glued back on them. So I'm going to set him not upside down like he's landed. Turn him over and set him on the glue. Isn't he cute? So that's the outside of my card, and on the inside I will put a plain white sheet, which I had somewhere. Here we go. That will finish that one off. I'm going to close these up because I really don't relish finding them on the floor after they've been pushed off the table. Now this card was based on one by, gosh, who was it? Diane van der Gallion. Okay, simple Diane stampings. So there we go, and that's it. Okay, isn't that a lovely little card? Okay, next one. I'm excited about this next one. This is it here, and let me just. It's called a bandstand card, and I'll get it to stand up. If I put it down like that, you can see what happens to it. It's like a 3D card. Can you see that? Now, the lady who did this, her name was Sue Stanfield, and she'd done it. She's from America or Canada, and she had done it in, I think America. She'd done it in inches, but I wanted to do it in metric, so this is what I've done. So I've got the instructions. I'm going to put a blog up for this, but that's the card that we're going to do now. So I've got it all here in an envelope, ready to go, ready to fire ahead. Okay, so what we start off with is a piece of white, basic thick white cardstock. And I'm going to get my bone folder. And I'm just going to score the edges. You can see I've done my wishing already. Score these two. Okay. So this is the back of the card, okay? So that there is 10.5 by 14.9, and it's scored at 2 centimeters from each side. So that's that bit. And then I've made 2 bands that look like this here. So they're the full length of the card this way, and then I just cut a little bit off. And what I did was I laid this flat on the card so that it was over at both ends, and then I folded it under on one end and then folded the other one. Now it's important you do that before you attach it to the card. Okay, now so that's my first 2 folds. Then this one here is 3 centimeters in, and this one is 3 centimeters in. So let me get what I need to do next. But before I do those, I'm going to put this here on. So this is my DSP, and I'm going to put it there. And I've got a couple of strips here as well that I'm going to use. What are they? Got 3 different ones. Okay. Where are we? We'll need 4 of these, and they're all the same size. So I'm going to put this one here, I think. That's what I want to do with that one. Okay, so let's put this one on first. This is the first thing we're going to do. Look at that gorgeous gingham on the back too. Let's pop it in the middle. Move it a tiny little bit. Once you've worked out the dimensions of this card and you've cut it out, it's really easy. Now I've got these 2, and I'm going to run my tape along the back of it. Couple bits. That one can go down the middle of this side. And the other one, it's turned over, can go down the middle of the other side. And I might do it this way. Oh no, I'll do it this way. Let's pull that up a little bit before we stick it down. So that's the base of my card. Okay. 2 centimeters in, 2 centimeters in, and we're going to leave it like that for the moment. Now I'm going to make the bands. I've got 2 of these that are the same, and I've cut the DSP. Oh, stop that. It'll stop in a second. Okay, so these are 2.7, I think I made them. 2.7 square and 2.7 by 4.2. So one for there. And then another one, there should be another little one, another square, there we go, for the other one. So let's make those next. So turn them over, I'll leave that leaf up there because I'll need it in a minute or 2, and put a little bit of glue on the back, and there. As I say, once you've cut everything, this is really not difficult. That one there, and this one in the middle. And that's not the right one for the middle, I don't think. No. Let's cut that one. Oh, maybe it is the right size. No, it isn't. I've cut it wrong. Should be 3.7. Let me put that over there. And this one is not been cut, so let's cut that very quickly. If I can find my chopping thing, which my husband is tidying away for me. It's gone. My Thank you, darling. So I'm going to make this, what did I say, 4.2. Just make it a little bit more than 4.2. There we go. So let's turn it over. And I'll pop that like that. Okay, so that's that one. Let's do the other one. I'll do the two outside squares first, and then I'll sort the inside one out. Get them on. 1, 2. There we go. That one on there. That one on there. And I'm just going to grab my gun, which is hiding in here, and I shall take 2.7, 6, 7, there we go, and I said, what did I say, 4.2, I just, you know how we do these things. Make it there. Okay, let me just move that a little bit. I'll turn this over. It is so humid today. There we go. Normally you could get those out of them if you cut them the right size. So that's my 2 strips. Now, what I'm going to do next is grab this. Do you see what happens? There's nothing on that and nothing on that. And the reason for that is that they're going to go over the edge like that. So you have to turn this over. Put your tape on. You can use double-sided tape or you can use this. I'll use this just quickly for now. And then I'm going to pop it right up against the top. Flatten it down. And the other side so it sits completely flat. Okay, let me get the other strip and I'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, and I've done it on the wrong side, haven't I? That was very good, because it has to be on this side, but that's okay. I will use this still. I'll just pop it on there, peel it off there, because I'm going to be sticking something over the top of it in a minute. So. Okay, so I'm going to go down the bottom, flip it over that side, make sure it's down the bottom, flip it over the other side, then I'm going to turn it over, and in the middle I've got a piece of lemon lolly and just a piece of white. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do this bit first, pop that on that. Now on the back I have written, hope your day is a happy one. Okay, and what I've done is, and that was probably what that was for, except that doesn't fit, so that's okay. So I'm going to just stick that across. You can see what I've done. It sticks across the white, and the white is, let me have a look. Layer 1 is 14.1 by 6.1. Layer 2 is 13.9 by 5.8. So I'm going to do 5.8. There we go. I'm going to run over time a little bit tonight because that's just the way things are. Stick it on the bottom, like so. And then I've got my So Sincere here. And I have, what did I put on this one? Hope your day is a happy one. Where is it? Hope your day is a happy one. And I can do that in either in black, like I've done there, or I might use today my Daffodil Delight and see how that turns out. Pull that off and pop that on. And pop it on there. Every day is a happy one. Oops. Okay, so that is going to go. Let's close that up because I can see trouble. Okay, so I'm going to do that with these. So I'm going to put this one on first. And I'll tell you why I'm not too worried about that. Put it on the right way around. Is that the way I want it? I want it this way, I think. And there. And then these two, I'm going to use the gingham side this time. So let's pop that down there. And this is why I wasn't too worried about that having glue on it. Because you see, that goes over the top. You can even make those strips a tiny little bit wider if you wanted. Can you see what's happened there? Oh, I did the wrong side again. No. Wish I'm good today. I think the rain is frozen this afternoon. So let's try that again. And I made those strips. Where are they? DSP bands, DSP center. 2.7, I believe I made them. I don't think they're quite that. One and a half. Sounds better. Let's do it from here. 1.5. Just a good job I've got my DSP here. And turn that on like so. And I'm going to make it, the card is 14.9, so let's make it 14.7. There we go. Turn it over. Now let's do the right side this time. Put that on. Okay, so that's the back of my card. Now I'm going to do the front. So I've got a piece of window sheet here. And the window sheet is 13 centimeters long by 4.2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of my double-sided tape, my turn tape, and I'm going to put a bit up the top, right along here, and a bit along the bottom, down here. Just hoping my hands are not too sticky. Peel off the paper. So I'm just left with the glue on the back. Can you see the glue there? On that. And I'll do this one as well. Now the way to do this is to pop it in. Work out where you're going to put it. And center it right in that center piece. Can you see where I'm centering it? Right there underneath the gingham. And then I'll push that side in and I'll do the same there. So it's like that. Okay? Now you can get your fingers in behind it. Okay, now to finish the card off, get my wishing. And I'm just going to put some glue on the S, H and I. So there we go. I really have to fix this because it really is jamming up today. And on that side, I'm only doing the two cards today, and then I'm just going to place it on the card. So I don't want to stick these two sides down. not working for me. I'll clean that off with some isopropyl in a few minutes because it's left a little mark on it. And then I'm just going to get my runner and I'm going to do the back middle bit of this, and that's going to go there like that. Now I've got I had my flower, which has now disappeared, that I cut out, and it's probably fallen on the floor. I don't see it. But what I'm going to do is this here is going to go up here and put it a little bit. Actually, you know what's the best thing to do for this is a glue dot. The reason is that it doesn't leave a mess. So I'm going to put that there. Okay. And if I find a flower, which I had two of, which have disappeared in the midst of all that chaos, and I had a second one cut out too. Maybe it's still in the envelope. Let's have a look. Yep. It is gone. There you go. See? This is what happens today. It's not a good start for the last one of the year, is it? So let me get my vellum for a second. Can't find it either. It looks like my hubby's taken it away. I don't know where it is. So I put my flower up there, and I put one of these beautiful, what are they called, antique pearls. They actually come with a different set in the middle of the flower. And I'm sure as soon as I finish today, I will find my flower. Just checking it didn't go underneath. Didn't go underneath those. Like that. I had a little flower like this sitting on here, but it's gone missing. Oh well, don't worry. I shall pretend this is the one that I have finished. Okay, so that's what I've done, and as I say, I'm going to have to get some isopropyl to fix that up. So here's my cards for today. This one, which is wishing you a happy birthday. This is actually from my sister-in-law. Her birthday was on the 31st. And then this one, wishing you well, which make a beautiful get well card. Or even someone starting a new job or new school or something like that. So that's my two cards for today. Next week I'm going to use the same set, but I'm going to do something a little bit different with it. And don't forget that next week it'll be Tuesday at 10 a.m. Okay? And I hope to see you then. And Happy New Year to you all. And I hope 2025 is a good year for all of us. Okay, thank you. Bye. I can finish my coffee now.